Good morning, Instagram, and good morning, YouTube. Hello, hello. I don't know if it's morning where you are, but it's morning here. So, I'm going to make this fast. The last 3 times I've tried to do this, it's been about 7.5 minute video. Okay. Update. Okay, why haven't I been posting a lot of stuff? I got a couple questions about that. I've just been either really fucking busy or just like taking a break from cars for a little while, and here is why. Last night, I spent $4,560 something on a build. The Supra build. Okay, so we bought the 6.0 LS motor. We bought a TR6060 manual transmission, 6-speed out of a 2014 Camaro. We bought the CX racing mounts to be able to do the LS swap. Then, check this out. This is my favorite part. Then I bought some Jegs wheels. Okay, and you're probably like, oh, Jegs, why Jegs? Because they're cheap, they're subdued, they're black, right? And I mean, who gives a fuck, right? Like, it's a fucking 15x10 wheel. It's gonna be awesome. On the Supra, 15x10 is huge. The stock wheel is only like 8-inch. So, and then some nice ass tires, right? Okay, so I got some Mickey Thompson ET street tires for the rear. So they're gonna hook for sure. I'm gonna need it with all the torque from the 6.0. I bought all new subframe, front and rear subframe bushings for the Supra, and I can already tell that it's gonna be a fucking bitch. On my 86 Supra, they were like, I wouldn't say melted in there, but we're definitely gonna need a torch or something to get them out. Like, I'm almost certain of it. They're just gonna be stuck. Excuse me. And then I bought front aftermarket ball joints, because if anybody knows Supras at all, like Mark III Supras, the lower ball joints in the front go bad. So I bought 2 of those to replace because they're aftermarket and they're supposed to be a lot better than the garbage that's already on there. Clunks, it's really fucking annoying. So yeah, we're going to leave the stock wheel in the front, nice big fatty in the rear, and it's interchangeable with the Z. So if I ever want to go the track, throw the stock wheels back on the Supra on the rear, and then take the big fatty and put it on the back of the Z. So it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, a little background on the 6L motor we bought. I actually bought it through an eBay distributor. Some of you are probably like, oh, eBay. Well, it's out of an 01 to 02 Sierra pickup truck. It's got 230,000 miles on it. It's really hard to find a 6L motor that's not like $1,800. There's a few online, but they don't really look too good. So I wasn't willing to pay somebody for that, I guess. Anyways, I also am gonna crack it open with my friend Jibby. Jibby and I are actually gonna be going through this whole build. Hopefully his buddy Blickhand is also gonna be helping us. They're just a hoot to be around, so, and they also teach me something every time, you know, we're working on stuff. Mostly how to cut things, but whatever. So yeah, we were supposed to go with a T56 transmission, but it was just too hard to find one. They were like $3,000 on there, and I just wasn't about to spend that. So we're just gonna modify the trans mount that I bought in the CX Racing package for LS swaps on Supras. We're going to modify it to where it should be able to fit a TR6060. And if it doesn't, then we'll just get something custom made. But the last few things that I absolutely need, so we're in the hole, $4,500. The build budget was only $3,000, so we're already plenty over. The last 4 things I'm going to need is probably a wiring harness for the transmission. Not a big deal. There's a bunch of them out there. I'm sure I can find them for like $180. There's a yoke adapter that I'm going to need for the drive shaft. I'm really fucking hoping that it sits in around the same place and we can just put in the yoke adapter. If not, we're going to need a custom drive shaft, so that's like part number 2. We're going to need a clutch kit, a nice one, and a flywheel, because I just don't like dropping transmissions. I did it 1, 2... Whoops, almost died there. I did it 1, 2, 3 times on the Z in like a weekend period, because I didn't realize that if you don't line up the flywheel correctly, your car won't start. It'll just go jun, 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 jun. It'll try to fire and it just won't. There's a dowel pin. Anyways, yeah, and then the last thing we're probably gonna need is this Holley Terminator kit. It comes with a sweet high-speed looking intake manifold. It comes with a fucking wiring harness so you can tune it from your computer. It comes with new gaskets. I want to say stuff for the injectors. I don't remember. It's like its own computer basically, right? But it's like $1,800. So with the clutch and probably like $600 or $700 for, you know, the stuff for the drive shaft, then we'll be in business. And then I have a feeling that the rear diff on a 91 Supra is definitely going to explode from all that torque. So eventually we'll upgrade the rear diff. No crazy pulls the first few weeks. We gotta, you know, lean her into it. So, but anyways, guys, that's your quick little Supra update. Again, almost 6 minutes. So, but yeah, if anyone knows about building cars, or, you know, essentially doing swaps, hit me up. Give me any advice you have for LS Supras. I know I follow a few guys on here that have done it, but I'm really excited. This is my first true swap. I'm getting after it. It's going to be sweet. Oh, shit. I almost forgot the cam. Okay, we're going to do a mean-ass cam. Because technically the 6.0 motor is only good for like 360 horse because it's a pulling motor. But really, if you put a mean-ass cam in there, it'll open up a lot of power. So, alrighty, guys. Well, we're at almost 7 minutes, which is 30 seconds best than my other time. So, we're just going to roll with this. So, anyways, guys, that's your Supra update. I'll start taking pictures of shit whenever they get here, and I'll upload them, and you guys can keep up with the build.